This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. A top 5 showdown is in store, and you can set the tone and set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. It's the BYU Cougars and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the BYU head coach pregame. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. From the gun, it's Clark. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top 5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top 5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Left side, it's Moore. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Swapped immediately.
Just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Baird. Makes the grab and room to run. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it down the field. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Cougars have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw one first. Escapes the pressure to his right. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football, you chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
Back to pass on second down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Gators in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Rushes on. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Running inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Sends it back in motion. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride him again.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Turns into the pile. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Florida. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. Follows his blocks. H. Davidson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Incomplete into the end zone, but I think this offense is going to get nabbed for a penalty. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Here's Underwood to throw. This time he's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Gators headed quickly to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Ball. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! Ready to try the point after. They blocked the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Number 38, set to kick off.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole...
He's going to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. Finds a seam. He is in. Touchdown, Cougars.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Changing the routes with his receivers. Underwood on the play action. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Back open in the middle. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Underwood. On the move, he fires. Out wide right, it's Moore. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Straight ahead, it's Ball. Gain of 8. It's now 3rd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Throwing, Underwood. Here comes the heat. Trying to buy time.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. The run inside. It's Ball. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Underwood. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. At the 30. The 20. He's at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Left side, it's Moore. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the number 23 team, the Cincinnati Bearcats. And it's the Eagles getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Gibson again. All over him immediately.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Out wide left, it's Casper. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Quick give. It's Clark. stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Gators will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Underwood to throw. Rush right in his face. He's knocked down. Short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Underwood in the gun on third down. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Throwing, Underwood. Under pressure. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Man, really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Hits inside. It's Clark. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Oh, that's frustrating for a defense. Third and long, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. Great play call. Catch them off guard. First down for the offense.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Ball. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's Jaden one more time. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Underwood from the gun on third down. Snags it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these third downs. You think about it, he could block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get...
Touchdown, Gators! And that one will put him up here in the second half. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Drops back on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. and they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right side, it's Casper. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it to the 37. The Cougars, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Left side is Casper. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Cougars. Once he got some room, it was over. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Up by one, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. On the move. He gets in there for the two-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Right at the line. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
He's marked down at the 33. Offense facing third down.
That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he's brought down after a short gain. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Pushes ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Gators have this offense rolling.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for a fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Handoff for Ball. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Pulls and fired complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just feeds the running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. To the defense, it was opportunistic. To the offense, it was catastrophic. A blown opportunity to score and take the lead.
And, man, it's been a physical ball game, and I think you're starting to see the wear and tear on some of these ball carriers for this offense. They just don't seem like they've got the same ball security and the same desire to hold on and squeeze the football. I think at this point of the game, the defense better conditioned, and they just want it more.
They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Here's Gibson one more time. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
There's a crease. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Piles his way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. me just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Oh, he's got some space. The 50, the 40, the 30.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Davidson. Got a little grass.
This is a pretty easy situation.